I know it's a shirt. I'm trying to, like, sit down and do a live video. What do you want? Me go outside and go potty? Me go outside and go potty? I'm shaking so bad. I just got clean off my face this morning, I just realized. I just got out of the bathroom, and I totally forgot to wash my face. I sweat so much. And, yeah. So, anyways, hello. I forgot to go live last night. Well, I didn't forget. I was gonna go live last night, but I had to wake up early in the morning, and then I forgot because we just had 2 ladies come out here because they wanted to buy my goats, or look at them at least. So, and they said in a week's advance they're gonna let me know if they're gonna put a deposit down. So, yeah, why is it so dirty? I don't understand. I guess I'll just have to clean it. What? How is this so hard to get off? What? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this little, like, thing off. You know, like those little sealers? Nothing is going on really. I just have to clean off this, clean my face. But this stupid thing does not... There we go. Thank you. Fine. Oh my gosh. Why is this so hard? There, finally. Screw you, sticker. Anyways. Checking to see if they're still wet. Yes, they are. Okay. These are just normal baby wipes I found in the closet, so. And the package is really dirty, so. It's like, has dirt on it, so I don't know if it was outside or what, but I just gotta clean off my face. And these are like the only actual wipes. I am so dirty, guys. Oh my gosh. This is why you should clean your face every day. I see a turkey. Oh my gosh. Do you like see it? Trying to hold my phone still. You guys can't really see it because it's not in the light. But there's a turkey out there. Oh my gosh. I love turkeys. Anyways, got distracted. I do take showers, that's the thing. I am due for one though. I took one, what was it, 2 days ago? So I am due for one. I take one every other day. Because if I take one every day, it greases up my hair so much. So I'm due for one tonight. But I'm outside so often that I'm just always doing things in the dirt and I just get so dirty. And then some people will be like, okay, if your hair gets greasy, why don't you just, like, you know, take a shower and just not wash your hair? It's because if I don't wash my hair, and I just put water in it, because we don't have, like, those caps to, like, cover my hair, it would, like, get so wet and it gets so, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, when you rub it, it, like, squeaks? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know, but I'm just cleaning every crevice of... Why are my ears so dirty? What? What have I been doing to make my ears so dirty? Anyways. How's your guys' day going? What? Anyways. I'm just trying to clean out everything. Then I gotta clean the back of my neck. That is a lot of dirt. Oh my gosh, it must be from my hair. Because my hair, so like I'll go out with the goats and the goats will chew on my hair and jump on my head. Goats are exhausting. There we go. Well, that one's really dirty too. Anyways, I'll just clean my arms and then I'll be done. So you just gotta clean. I've been having some serious chronic pain too. And it hurts so bad, I can't even. These wipes are so weird. I've never actually used baby wipes much before. I think I've only used them to clean off the, like goat area so I can milk them. But yeah, I don't. Anyways, I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta put this back in. I also gotta fill this up with some water to get them more like wet, if that makes any sense, because these are so dry. There, that should be good. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm just cleaning off the package because it has dirt all over it, and then I'll go back out in the living room, but it just bothers me how dirty it is, and I don't even know how it got so dirty. There we go. Now it's all clean. It just had it like in the folds, so why is water coming out of it? So, anyways, there we go. Let me just get this. There. Now my face should be kind of clean. I don't know if it's gonna like glisten. Hopefully not. Ooh, it is actually clean. You guys can see the sweat is wiped off. So yeah. I've just been chilling. We had people come up to take a look at the goats, and they're gonna put a deposit down when, they decide if my goats, if they want them. I'm guessing $300 for a deposit. Mainly only for the boy, because, how do I explain? Like, the boy, because he's going off as a wether. So, if he's like a wether and stuff, what if someone wants him for breeding? A wether is like a fixed goat. So if someone wants him to breed, if she's like, no, I don't want him, because we're gonna wether him at 6 weeks. If she's like, no, I don't want him, then at least when we band him, we're still gonna have the $300 that she was supposed to pay for him. So yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'm selling the 2 babies because that's what I bred them for, is to sell. So, hello. My voice is so squeaky. So yeah, I am selling the goats because I bred the goats to sell them. And I don't know if you guys know why I'm breeding and selling, but it's because I'm selling for a new service dog prospect. Not because Dixie's bad, she's just getting older. So in the next 2 years, I should have enough savings for the breeder I want. So, and if I need it sooner, I should have enough because I'm going to have $2,500 saved, hopefully. And I'm getting 700 and then 300. I'll have $1,000 already, and these puppies are 2,500. So, yeah. They're doing good. They're bouncing around, being their bubbly selves. The people came out, showing me a picture of their 2 goats that they'll go with, because their 2 goats are fixed males, and they wanted to breed Bunny, which is the female, and she's like, we don't care if they're mixed breeds, and she used to have Sciens and Nubians, which if you guys don't know, those are dairy breeds, so, Bunny could be a really good dairy goat. So I was telling her, yeah, she should have really good udder formation. And she's like, I'd probably just let the babies have it because she has dairy cows too. And I've seen her goats, they're very well taken care of. And just amazing animals. So I doubt that she would be a bad owner. I really do think this is the right choice. But hopefully she takes the goats because she's looking at some others. But she says if she does decide on us, she's definitely taking both of them. So, yeah. But I just really hope she takes them because nobody else wants them. And obviously, most of my subscribers who watch don't want goats either. And I just really want them to have a good home because I don't want them going to butcher. Which, if you guys don't know what butcher is, it's slaughtering a goat for meat. And that would be our last resort. Obviously, we wouldn't do it because I couldn't do it. But if we sold it to someone, because I'm looking for really good homes. I'm really picky right now. And if I went to the certain people who wanted them, they would butcher them. And I don't want that to happen. these goats aren't meant to be butchered. So I want them to go off to good pet homes or good breeding homes for milk and stuff. I couldn't live with myself if I sold them to a home that's going to just kill them within a year for meat. I mean, I know I support the decision of eating meat. Like, I eat meat, but for it to be my own goat, I can't do it because I look at the faces and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. And then I look and I'm like, I can't look at a goat and like say, oh yeah, you're going to be killed when you go to your new home. Like, I just can't. So that's why not a lot of people are interested, because a lot of people just want mixed breed goats to kill, and I'm like, no, it's not happening under what I want. It's not going to happen. And if you do it, I'm pressing charges. If you take my goats and you say, yeah, we're going to give them a really good home, and then you just downright kill them, you're getting sued, because even though they are your goats and animal slaughter is perfectly fine under the law, it's still... I wish there was some way I could sue someone for lying. Makes me so pissed off. Like, this one girl, she bought the goats, and I asked her, hey, can you just give me updates on them every so now and then? Because I'm really attached to these goats. It was Karma and Sage, my 2 fainting goats, my second ever fainting goats I ever got, the second pair. Like, yeah, sure, before they picked them up, they're like, yeah, sure, we'll give you updates. I haven't heard from them ever since they picked them up. And whenever I ask for updates, it's always an excuse like, oh, we're busy, or no response. Like, she'll read it and no response. So, kind of makes me a little bit pissed off, but it's life, I guess. Now, with baby goats, I'm not going to ask for updates. If they want to send us updates, good. But, yeah, like, baby goats, I'm just not around them so much. But Karma and Sage had a place in my heart, especially Sage. Sage was just, oh my gosh, he was my little baby, and I miss him so much. My dad, you know what my dad said the other day? He did not like Sage, because Sage would get out, he peed on himself, basic male goat things, they just do that all the time. He was like, I don't like Sage, and then the other day he was like, why didn't you keep Sage? He's super pretty, and I'm like, Dad, you literally told me you did not like Sage, and that is the main reason why I sold him. One, because he had too many relations, and I couldn't weather him to be a pet, so he would have inbred with a couple of them, which I didn't want if he got out, because he was an escape artist. But, like, I'm sorry, I'm drinking Mountain Dew, because I just need some sugar in my body right now, guys. Anyways, yeah, like, you're going to tell me to sell my goat, and then you're going to tell me that you wanted to keep the goat. Like, what? Anyways. Ooh, that is spicy. Just kidding, it's like really fizzy. No, I'm not making them sign a contract, mainly because I don't have one. But I trust these people. They showed me a picture of their goats. Their goats are very well cared for. And their goats are like 4 months old, so their goats are going to get kind of big, and then when they take our goats, they're going to be 2 months old, 8 weeks, and, yeah, so anyway. Oh no, I'm not selling the big goats, they're my breeding goats. Dixie is gonna retire. Yeah, it says I have 3 viewers right now. Yes, you can. You can actually sell goats when they're a couple days old. But they have to go off as bottle babies. So, yeah. My prospect, I don't really want to say the name because I feel like people are going to steal it, and I don't want people stealing it. So, oh, I trust you guys. Okay, well, it's a Disney name, so I'm sticking with the Disney theme, and it's going to be Amos, which is the old guy from Fox and the Hound, because Dixie is named after the dog in Fox and the Hound too, the little, like, preppy singing dog. I watched that movie before I got her, and I was like, Dixie, that's a really good name. It's either Dixie or Granny, and I'm not going to name my new puppy Granny, so I picked Dixie. And then with this guy, I was like, oh, it's so perfect. It's such a unique, badass name, and it's from Fox and the Hound, so it just matches up so perfectly. So if you guys watch Fox and the Hound, his name is Amos Slade. He's that old guy that owns Copper and Chief, and he's a grumpy old man, but I feel like Amos is a really badass name, and I love it, and I feel like nobody ever named their dog Amos. Ever. Unless it's like a Greek name or a goddess name, but I've never heard it on a dog, so I just figured, like, why not? I just got nervous because I didn't know if people were going to steal it, and then people are going to be saying, you're so unoriginal, someone already named their dog that, you're just copying them. And guys, look, I can watch my own live. I wonder what it'll show up as. I can see it. Oh my gosh. It was so laggy though, and it's so far back. So, and yeah, anyways. It's gonna be a boy, by the way, if you guys are wondering, because I know you guys are calling it a her, him, and hopefully it's gonna be a boy. If it's a girl, I'm gonna have to come up with another name, because, I don't think Amos fits a girl, but I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Do you think I should make a new channel for him? Or do you think I should post him on my channel? Because what I think I'm going to do is post him on this channel, but also make him a new channel. So he'll still be on here, but if you guys want to see only his content, you can go on his channel, subscribe, and watch it. But, yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys know this is Esme. She just got another horse. Oh my gosh. I haven't watched her in forever. I used to watch her when I was little, but I don't watch her anymore. So, yeah. Ew. I'm looking at Colleen Ballinger, and I just said ew because her babies. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, babies are cool. Not my jam, but babies are cool. I just personally don't like babies because they're bald. And I don't know. I just, not my thing that I say all at. Anyways, so yeah. Yes, I'm still gonna have Dixie. I will never rehome Dixie. I will have her forever. Babies are something else. Babies in public, all they do is scream, cry, and poop their pants and pet Dixie. It's, ugh, don't like it. Do you guys watch The Gabby Show? I'm binge watching her old story times because I don't really like her new content, but I like her story times, so I've been binge watching them because I already watched them before. But who's that? Someone just went by the house. Anyways, I feel so weird drinking because I feel like you guys are like, you're disgusting. It's normal human behavior, so I don't know why I'm so embarrassed, but anyways, my eyes are so dark. Look at my eyes. Why are they like that? Oh, I forgot to ask you guys, how old are you all? And are you going back to school? Because I'm going back to school and I'm super nervous. Oh yeah, I looked that up too, Ashera. I was like, that's really cool. I looked up, so my name is, Latin name, I think, Romelia. It's God's beloved one. And I looked up Dixie. I was like, wow, Dixie must come from a really cool origin. And this is before I knew it came from the South. And all it said was, it came from the South. And I was like, dude, it doesn't have a cool backstory, or it doesn't have a cool meaning to it. They just said Dixie and decided it's a cool name. Like, what? Anyways, I just found that really funny because I was expecting it to be a badass name, but it's just from the South, so. Anyways. My heel itches so bad and I don't know what's on it. Oh, I have Dixie, my goats. Well, they're technically livestock, and Dixie's not technically pet because she's working dog, but I have livestock, which are my goats. Then we have 2 pet dogs, Ripco and Yogi. I wanted to get some chickens, but yeah, and then we have a turtle, a couple of frogs, some fish. I can actually show you some of my fish. They're in here, but the other ones are like goldfish and bluegill out in the pond, so can't really show you them because they're shy, but let me see if I can get the fish. Let me turn on the light. Ooh, I don't wanna. There you go. Sorry, that glitched out. This is a male. I don't know what kind he is, but we got him, and he came with a little girlfriend, and we haven't seen the girlfriend, but she definitely was not dead, so we don't know. I haven't seen her in months, ever since we got him. She didn't turn up dead, so I don't know if she's, like, hiding, because, it's actually really weird. Sometimes our fish will hide for, like, 9 months. For example, we were missing a fish for 9 months. We thought he was dead. We were like, oh, crap, did we not catch him dead? Then around like when he was coming out, he literally just came out and started eating again. We don't know what they do, but it's weird. So yeah, I don't know what breed he is. I got him when I was kind of younger, so I wasn't really good with fish knowledge then, but he normally comes in a blue, but he's like a yellow now. He was a really bright blue, so I wish I could be homeschooled. I don't like school because you have to wake up early, and at least with homeschool you can sleep in just a little bit. Like, you still have to wake up and do school, but at least you can sleep in and don't have to wake up at 6 o'clock every morning to get on the bus at 7 o'clock, and then school not even start at 8 o'clock. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you have to wake up that early. Like, why not just, like, let us sleep in until 10 and then go to school at 11 and end school at, like, freaking 5 when my dad gets out of work. Like, we get out of school at 2:50. We start school at 7:40, so technically 8 o'clock. And it's just so exhausting. Though we get to come home at a decent time, like 3 o'clock, they still the bus it takes like an hour for them to drop me off. So I get here at like 4 when I should have been here by freaking noon. Like, oh my gosh. And yes, I consider 3 o'clock noon. So yeah, it's just, it kind of pisses me off, but yeah. Yes, I think so. I need to get braces. I have this one tooth. My dad has the same exact tooth in the same exact place. And we actually just checked. So I don't know if you guys know, but some people have one ear that stinks. Like, I mean reeks. No matter how hard you scrub it, it just stinks. And I was going behind my ears because my dad says rub your ears and smell because sometimes they stink, sometimes they don't. I rubbed it, didn't stink. Rubbed this one, it freaking smelled so bad. I started scrubbing it and it still stinks. I always clean my ears, but it stinks so bad. And my grandpa has the same one on the same ear, and my dad has the one on the same ear. Me and my dad look so similar. If I grew a beard and if I cut my hair in my dad's style, I would look identical to my dad. We have the same nose, the same eyes, the same eyebrows, the same teeth. He literally has a tooth. Like, it's one of my insecurities, so please don't bully me on it. But right there, you see how it kind of like pushes back? We don't know what happened. I didn't push it back like that. It must just grown like that. We don't know what happened. Most of my teeth are pretty straight. like just that one. Some of my teeth are crooked, so they're kind of turning, but I gotta get some like braces. But I want to do it, but my mom, she doesn't want to. So my dad says, well, no, please keep your teeth. I love your teeth. They look just like me. Me and my dad look similar. So I got nothing from my mom but her, I don't know, boobs and butt. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to those things. But my mom is kind of busty. She's thick, curvy. I don't know what to say. It's kind of awkward talking about my mom like that, but I don't know how to explain it. So let me set my phone down. So with this, so it's weird because most people who have like bigger parts on their body, they'll just go like down, but I have a curve in, and I think that's from my mom, but I can't remember. It could be from my dad because they're both kind of like that, but it goes down and then it curves in, so it looks like I have some type of waist, and then it comes back out because my hips are pretty big. So I just burped again. Guys, I swear, anytime, oh yeah, I don't know if I said anything about that fish. He's blind in one eye, so that's cool. Now we have a pleco in here and no other fish, so we need to get more fish. Dude, what are you doing back there? You want to get some num-nums? Let's get you some food. Oh, I'll give the pleco thing. I got to put this up here, so yeah. I don't know if he's going to come up and eat it. I don't know, they're not coming up. There we go. Oh my gosh, I gotta put this down again. Hold on. There we go. See how now they're eating their little things. They're just right here. I don't know. Anyways, I just had to feed him. We try to feed them every day, but we normally feed them every other day because they just don't eat all their food that we put in. We try to fatten them up a little bit because they're not like skinny fish, but they're also not big fat fish like we're used to. We are used to seeing big fat fish, but I guess their breeds are just I don't know, species. No, species is a fish. I'm so stupid, guys. I don't know what you would call a fish, like different types of fish. I guess, would you call it a type, a breed? I don't know. So, I don't, like a big overbite. I have an overbite. I feel so bad for people with an underbite, so they look like that. Like, I have a little bit of overbite, like, that's mine, so that's how I normally close my teeth, and it's normal. Everyone has an overbite. Every single person, unless their teeth have braces, and then the braces push your like teeth back. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, also, I drew this drawing, and I'm actually kind of in love with it. Hold on, let me put it down on the couch and show you guys there. I don't know if you guys like it. Okay, so, funny thing. I drew this that says silence, and I kind of want to color her black because obviously BLM and stuff, but I don't have brown or even like tan to color in her skin right now, so I have to find some. But I did this because I messed up on her lips. But I think I'm going to make her white or native. I'm not sure. Any skin color I want. Because women are silenced in general, so maybe this is just a message, I don't know, but I should draw again. And then I made, why am I trying to say Adopt Me? Among Us. I made an Among Us character, pink, so that's cool, I guess. I don't know, because I think people think, like, sharks are fish. Sharks aren't fish, they're mammals, I think. think. I'm not. They're in some type of category. Sharks are in a category. I think dolphins are related to whales. Sharks are not related. So sharks are in their own category. Whales and dolphins are in like mammals that are water, like kind of like sea lions. They're kind of in that category. And fish are just in a fish category, I guess. I don't know. Yes, I do. Drawing is my comfort, so I like doing that just to kind of calm down. I feel so unflattering. Anyways, I need to sharpen my pencil though. I need to find a good I need to find a good pencil, so. Sharks do have gills, but scientists were like saying they're not fish. I think it's because of like fish have scales. Most fish have scales. Sharks do not. They have like that smooth, rubbery skin. So yeah. Congratulations on the mini educator. I wish I could afford one, but my grandma was gonna get me a sport dog one, but for now I still have this one, so it does its job pretty good, but sometimes it's not the most expensive because like mini educator is like $200. That one was only $100, so it's not the best, but it's still not the worst. Yeah, that I just didn't know because like fish and sharks are really different, and I don't know, but oh, I also so Dixie had this tennis ball, and I'll show you guys. Her tennis ball, all like the little coating came off, so now it's just like a bald tennis ball. So if you're wondering what a squeaky tennis ball looks like under the coat, it's just brown and feels weird. I don't know, but I took off the little coating so easily that I made it a jacket for her toy. And I'm not letting her play with the toy because, one, she's not really interested in it, but I put a little thumbtack in it, and I made a little coat for this dog. This ripped, but it's still so freaking adorable. It has, like, a little coat now, and it's so cute. Oh, I didn't mean to turn on my camera. Anyways, yeah. He's just sitting up here for decoration, I guess. I just thought it was so cute, and I didn't want Dixie eating the thumbtack, obviously, so. Well, my grandma has a sport dog e-collar, and she was just gonna get me one for a present, and I asked her for a mini educator, and she's like, whoa, that's really expensive. I don't think she can afford it, but she's like, I don't think I want to spend that much on an e-collar, that, let's be realistic, I'll probably lose. So the sport dog e-collars are really, really good e-collars. They do the stim and stuff, so they're not like a shock collar, but they're still really good, so yeah. I don't really want horses, actually. My family hates them. They just think they chew everything. Horses are just, what the heck? I just had a fly on my forehead, you guys. Oh my gosh. Stupid fly. Anyways, yeah, I don't really like horses as much as I did when I was little. I was thinking of getting a Shetland pony, but I was like, I don't think so. Thank you, Tiffany. So yeah, anyways. So tired. I don't know why. I went to sleep at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I woke up at 12, so. Horses can be. I'm trying to find a good episode to watch. Sorry, I don't like my side profile, so I'm gonna go like this. I don't like my side profile. Ooh, I just came across my video. Ooh, it got 300 views. That's decent. I wish I could get a mini educator. That would help so much. Ooh. I could watch, I don't know. It's 3 true 4th of July Independence Day horror stories. I should watch that. I haven't watched horror stories quite a bit. Dixie's right here. Where are you, debates? Oh, you were just laying down. I was trying to get a good shot of you. And then you just got up again. You silly gooseor. You silly gooseor. What? 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 Ah! Ah! Attack! She just attacked, guys. Oh my goodness. Dixie. Debates. Unker. What? What? Get up here, come on. And you just jump off? You weirdo. Love you, though. Guys, she's so cute. Cute. Oh, we went downtown, guys, and, did I post the video of us going downtown and the Schnauzer lunging at Dixie? Well, not lunging. Pulling at Dixie. It had a flat collar, so it couldn't really lunge. But it was choking itself. I don't think I posted that. Or did I? I can't remember. But if you guys want me to post that, I still have, like, a TikTok of it. So if you guys want me to post it, I can. I don't use the stim just because she listens to the vibrate and the beep. So I don't really think I use the stim much. I'm still watching. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's scary. No, no. Oh, I almost died from that. That was super scary. So, I don't know if you guys know, but when you're on YouTube... Hold on. I was trying to... There we go. So, I don't know if you guys know, but when you're on YouTube, it, like... When you press on a video, or not press on it, but when you scroll on a video, it, like, plays a little scene. Look when you go off of it. Like, look at how scary that is. Like, no, I'm just gonna keep on going on that. Anyways, here's the bites. Oh, it's still zoomed in. There we go. Boop. Boop. Good girl. That wasn't even my leg, you silly goose. She's so silly. But yeah. Do you guys... Have you guys ever, like, gotten, like, an older dog, and then you, like, you've had your older dog, and then you got a puppy? Because I'm kind of nervous when I get my new puppy if Dixie's gonna be jealous, because she already gets kind of jealous when I'm around other dogs, and she tries to protect me around other dogs, so I'm kind of nervous, because I don't want her to feel like I forgot about her with spending all my time, at least most of my time with that puppy to train it and socialize it. I don't know, I don't want her to feel jealous. Dixie, are you gonna get jealous? Come here. Are you gonna get jealous? 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 She's so cute. Look at her breasting. What are you doing? You gonna get jealous? Wanna go get jealous? Wanna go outside? Just look at this. Wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? Wanna go get num-nums? Ah! Wanna go get num-nums? Let's go! Come on! Let's get you some num-nums. Why is my vest all the way here? I'm not getting a new dog until 2 years from now, so hopefully 2 years. So in 2023, I should get it around there. And hopefully in the summertime. Or, like, yeah, I should get it in summer, like early summer, so I don't have to go to school and leave the puppy for too long when it's young. Because I want to get training and socialization in. So, yeah. I don't know what's with me, but I think I think social media kind of got in my brain because when I was doing YouTube and TikTok and like Instagram, posting videos of dogs constantly, I was so bothered with other dogs. Like, even in fenced-in yards, I'd be like, oh my gosh, they should control their dog. Now I'm just like, dude, I really don't care. Like, I'll walk past the house with their dog, and I'll be like, wow, what a cute dog. And, like, I don't know what was wrong with me back then. Like, I would be like, oh, ew, another dog. Like, control your dog. That's so untrained. My dog is so better. And even though Dixie is better, I'm being weird about it. But Dixie is a really well-trained dog, and I get really proud of her. But I also shouldn't be judging other people's dogs because I don't know what they're going through. But I do have a right to judge someone else's dogs if it's lunging at my service dog. For example, fake service dog, off-leash, because that's on the owner. But, like, if they're in their own fenced-in yard and, like, I can't. Yes. My new puppy will. Well, I do want to use a stim, but with ours, I just, like, I don't know, I just don't use it often because Dixie doesn't really need it. But when I do get another dog, he will probably need a stim. But I also feel like I'm going to get canceled for using a prong collar on my puppy. I'm not gonna, like, use it when he's a puppy, but, you know, like, I'm also gonna have to use it at some point to train it, so. Hold on, guys. I gotta put itching cream on my freaking bites again because they're itching so bad. Let me just rub the cream in and then. There we go. It feels so much better. It keeps on itching so bad. So, yeah, anyways. Dixie, in 2 more years, Dixie will be 6, so. She'll be 6 years old. And yes, I did train Dixie. She's fully owner trained. Why is this bite so weird? It's like, I got so many bites. But why is only one itching? I don't understand. Yes, I do have a Facebook. But I don't give that out because it's really private, so. I thought you could use a prong at 4 months as long as you're not giving, like, harsh corrections. Like, you can still use it. Because I'm going to have trouble training heel without a prong. Like, prong collars help me so much with training a heel, but it should be easy, I guess. Like, I could use lures. The puppy's not going to be perfect, so. I'm just used to having a dog with a perfect heel, so. Yes, Dixie will still be a service dog with the puppy until she gets old enough to retire. So, like, 8 years old, 9 years old, I don't know. So. I heard German Shepherds can only live until 10, but the way Dixie's looking, it is very possible she can live past that because she's very healthy. So, yeah, she's really happy, healthy. She has a good diet. I want to switch her to a full raw diet, but I can't afford it right now. If I was making money off of YouTube, I could probably get my service dog prospect next year, but I don't know how to, so. It says that for German Shepherds that they only live until 10, but I don't know how true it is because a lot of people's German Shepherds live until they're 12, so. I just hope Dixie lives as long as possible because she's my little baby. She's my little baby, and I'm going to be heartbroken when she's gone, but I don't even like talking about it because she's been there ever since I was 10 years old, and she's growing with me, and if she lives until 10, I'll be 20, and she'll be living with me. She'll go to college with me. It just sucks because she won't live long enough to see, like, my life and stuff, but I'm getting emotional about it. I shouldn't be because she's so young still. But it makes me sad because me knowing I'm not going to have my dog forever, my dog I grew up with. And it just hit me so hard when my dad's dog died because I was raised with him ever since I was 2. They got him as a puppy when I was 2, so I was raised with him, and he died when I was, like, 11. So Dixie was already a year old, and Dixie was my comfort in that time, but It's made me so sad. And occasionally I cry about it. I have panic attacks about it. I have hallucinations about it. It just sucks, but I guess that's the life of having mental disabilities, because it's not going to be perfect. And when he died, I got so traumatized because he died in my arms. He yelped and he screamed, and he started thrashing around because he was dying, and it made me so sad. He only lived until he was 9 years old, which sucked, but he should have lived longer. He was a mutt, so his life expect from the both. Oh my gosh, I keep on stuttering. Both of his breeds could live up to 16 years old, but he died too soon. He had kidney failure, so kind of like, if you guys know Kat Johnson Official, I watch them. Peanut's going through the same thing. She has kidney failure, and it's just so horrible because the first thing they do, they're healthy, and then they go to, oh, I don't want to eat, and even though they're still eating, they'll just stop, and then they just starve themselves. They don't drink water. And then when they're about to die, their skin and bones, they quit walking because they lose so much muscle, and then they normally, Ripper, he died from a seizure. So he started having a couple of seizures before he died. He had one in my arms. Me and my dad were holding him, and I held him up by his head. I was giving him kisses when he was passing, but he let out a scream and a yelp and was having a seizure, and then he died. But it's just really traumatizing because I've never seen an animal die besides after Ripper died, my goat died when we got her. She died a couple months after we got her because she had babies and stuff. And she died, and her head was like this. It was like twitching, and her eyes were going back and forth like this. And it was just really quick movement like this. Like that, and it was really creepy. It scared me, but it also made me really sad, and I was holding her. And then she died. I don't know if she died with me or in the morning. I don't know. We don't know what happened, but it was really sad. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like such a downer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this and kind of watch TV, I guess, but I hate to leave it on a bad note, but it's just, thinking about it mentally messes me up. I have shaking episodes. I have breathing issues when I think about them. Shortly after he died, I was looking out this window, the big window right behind me, and I was in the kitchen, like right here, and I was getting my food. I was kind of forgetting about it, and I looked, and I think I'm some type of psychic because I saw, and I'm not joking, I saw a dog skull. A literal dog skull in the window, and I started breaking down, and I was like, Dad, 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 and I started screaming, Dad, and he said, what? And I said, look, in the window. He's like, what do you see? And he didn't see it. And then I went over to the reflection. Once I cowered down, and I was sitting by the cupboard, and I was rocking, like in those movies when you see people who are having traumatizing events, they rock back and forth. I was literally rocking back and forth, shivering and shaking, and my dad was like, what is going on? I don't see anything. He didn't see it, but I did, and then I went out, and the skull changed into an illusion with a cup, and I don't know if I was seeing things. It was a large white cup, but the reflection was so in detail, it couldn't have been a cup. And I just was having hallucinations, and sometimes I see black things in the corner of my eyes, and people are like, oh, those are shadow men. But it's like, and then at night, I see things running across our yard. But not like bad things, like, I'm crying about it, but I see our dogs, because we've only had black dogs, Dobermans, black lab mixes, stuff like that. And they would run across, and I would be like, oh, that's probably just a cat, or a stray dog, I don't know. But the thing is, it would just disappear mid, like right in the middle of our yard, it would just disappear, and I don't know. It freaking sucks, but I don't know, guys. I feel like such a weird person, but I can't help it, I guess. It just sucks because I've had Ripper for such a long time, and it really hit me hard because it just... I can't even bring myself to look at his grave because I just look there and I'm like, what could I have done? What could I have done? Like, could I have helped him? Could I have looked at the symptoms earlier, maybe brought him in, did surgery? Because the people lied. The vet office lied. And they were like, yeah, we can't give him surgery. Yet, later, after he died, they were giving dogs kidney surgery, but they couldn't do it for our dog. And my dad really wanted to get him the surgery. He was like, yeah, I'll do anything. I'll take him anywhere. And we live in Michigan, and the surgery office is in New York. And we were like, by the time we book it, he's not going to make it. Ripper wasn't going to make it. He didn't live long enough to where we had to book a flight or drive to New York, and then we would have to book a vet appointment, which would probably take a couple weeks. He wouldn't have made it, so it sucks. Vet offices suck. And then when we were at the vet office, with our Doberman, his disc and his back went out, and he was dragging his back legs. He couldn't walk. He was paralyzed, and he just used his front legs, and he just didn't want to walk at all, but he used his front legs sometimes to, like, waddle around. And the vets were like, you should just put him down, because he's not going to make it. His back is completely out. It's never going to recover. Weeks later, he got up and started running with his back legs, like nothing ever happened. And that's what makes me so pissed off at vets, because these vets act like they know everything about your dog, and then they'll recommend, yeah, just give it medication, or yeah, just put it down. Like some of these dogs, I've heard people taking their dogs into vets' offices and saying, wow, he's so anxious because their dog's not trained. They never train their dog. And then the vet will be like, yeah, just put them on all these anxiety medications, because vets want to make money. They don't care about your dog. The so-called vets we went to at Tractor Supply get Dixie shots updated, they were so freaking rough that she started freaking crying for me. And they were like, no, back up. You can't hold your dog. I was like, dude, she's a service dog. I just want to hold her. And they're like, no, you cannot hold your dog. And Dixie just started yelping, and it made me so sad to see my little dog go through such rough treatment and me not be able to help. I just stood there shaking and recording, because I was recording for my YouTube, and I felt so helpless because my dog was crying and tail tucked, and I just felt so horrible. And it just messed me up. I don't like when people handle dogs like that. So, I know, right? My life sucks. So, yeah. Yeah, German Shepherds can be tough. They go through a lot of crap. I also kind of want to get diagnosed for PTSD because I haven't. So, hold on. Let me read some of these comments and I'll tell you guys. Dixie, get off. Come on, I gotta move the couch a little bit. Get off. Alright, so let me tell you guys this story about... Shoot, I'm trying to remember. I just freaking forgot. Yes, guys, I found my traffic leash in the couch. Why is it there? I'm not sure, but good news. Found my traffic leash finally. I don't know why it fell down there. I think my brother might have put it on the couch, but finally got that. I'm glad. Anyways, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, PTSD. So I went to the therapy office and I was being diagnosed. And they said, yeah, you have really bad anxiety. And then the person was saying, like, you might have PTSD. Can you answer some of the questions? And mind you, this therapy office is very unprofessional. They kicked out Dixie for not having paperwork. That doesn't exist. They were, like, asking for registration. Not even Michigan registration, like, registration online. So they were just a huge bad office. Like, they didn't care about you. They just wanted money. Sorry, guys. They just wanted money. So we went there, and she started asking me questions because I was like, do you think I have PTSD? And she says, well, with your anxiety levels, it's very, very, very possible that you may have PTSD. And then she was looking at it, and she asked me, okay, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that PTSD patients have. Every single question but one came back as really relative to PTSD symptoms. And you know what the one I didn't have at the time, because my anxiety wasn't that bad, is night terrors and nightmares and stuff like that, and where I wake up in a cold sweat and stuff. And she's like, yeah, you don't have PTSD, you don't have nightmares, so you don't have PTSD. Yet I had flashbacks, hallucinations, traumatic events in my life that had happened. I told her that my traumatic events, and she said those are very valid reasons. She's like, no, you don't have nightmares, so you don't have PTSD. Dude, not everyone with PTSD has night terrors. And now, after, like, shortly after, I think a couple of months after she diagnosed me with not having PTSD, I started having night terrors, and I don't know if it was because of her saying I didn't have them. I don't know. But I started having really bad night terrors, and I still do. I've had them ever since I was a kid. But, they kind of stopped for a while, so I wasn't, like, telling her, yeah, I had them every night when I was little. I would have night terrors, but they kind of stopped now. I didn't tell her that. But when I was little, I would have these terrors where I'd wake up in a cold sweat, and I would feel like someone was trying to kill me. And I still have nightmares like this. They're actually coming back. Every single time when I was a kid, before I started going to therapy, I was having night terrors. And now they're slowly coming back again. So I don't know. And my mom doesn't believe I have PTSD. My dad does, because my dad, mind you, my mom doesn't have PTSD. My dad does, because my dad was in the Marines. They diagnosed him with PTSD, and he says, yeah, you sure the hell sound like you have PTSD. So I don't want to self-diagnose myself, but I'm pretty fucking positive I have PTSD. But that therapy office was so unprofessional. So unprofessional. Oh, my traffic leash. I think it's, I don't know. For Tiffany, I use a prong collar to train Dixie. Wow, that's really impressive. My traffic leash, I don't have measuring tape right now. Let me go check, guys. I'm gonna get my shoes on and go upstairs because we have some nails. So I'm not gonna step on a nail. It's okay. I have spelling issues too. I have learning disabilities, so they're not so severe to the point where I need help all the time. But it's like I'm not a slow learner, but I just don't learn as fast as they expect me. Like, I pick up on work really well, but like at my school, they'll rush you to learn things. So, for example, if you go to my school and they'll put you in a learning disability class because they'll be like, okay, you don't know the answer to this. You had 2 days to learn a whole entire book. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, let me measure this real quick. Why am I so out of breath? What? It's about 15 inches to the hardware to the end, and about 12.5 inches just the leather. But it's an extra 2 inches on that. So hold on, gotta wrap this up. Actually, You guys might be wondering where I am. Well, no, probably not. You guys probably don't really care where I am, but, sorry. It's very possible. Many people are getting diagnosed with PTSD now because there's so many traumatizing things going on in their life. Anyways, here is my setup because I want to start making service dog gear, but I could get started, but I don't have a bobbin that fits this, and I'm not a sewing machine expert, so how do I open this again? I am so confused. Anyways, yeah, I have that, but I just don't have a bobbin to do it, so how do I... Anyways, yeah. I do have a Facebook, Tiffany. I just don't give it out for personal reasons, but how do I open this? I totally forgot. You guys. I have no idea. Oh, there we go.